Hello and welcome to my workshop. So we're going to get back on the CMP Type 11. This is a military build I'm working on for Scale Builders Guild. So this is a Canadian truck that was used in the war. Very interesting front end. But what I'm going to work on today is trying to vacuum form the roof. So let's get started. Okay, so I'm taking a piece of MDF and I'm going to use that as the buck. So the buck is the piece that you're forming the plastic around when you're doing the vacuum forming. So what I have is a basic shape for the roof, and I've done a little bit of work trying to remove some bulk material from all the sides. Now I got to come back and get a lot more taken off, but this will, this helps and it keeps the sawdust down. So the bottom will be flat, the back will be, try to maintain this edge on the bottom, and then it'll just be rounded over in the back. The corners will be rounded over, the side will be rounded over. Front is going to start off pretty low, maybe like around 5 millimeters, and taper up to this point right here. And so what I'll have to do is to run that on a belt sander and get that all taken down until it's close, and then do hand sanding from that point on. Seal this up with some primer to make sure it's good shape, any filler or whatever I need to get done, and then I'll be ready to put on the vacuum form table, put the plastic on it. So that's the plan. We'll get to making the mess with some MDF straight away. Let's get started. Okay, so the belt grinder made pretty quick work of that, which I expected it would. It wasn't that bad of a mess with the vacuum cleaner on it, but it still wasn't great. I took 50 grit paper, a brand new belt, and it pretty much chewed right through it, gave me the shape I was looking for. I come back with a 180, and that took a lot of the 50 grit scratches out. So I pretty much have the shape so that this will roughly, sit on the roof like that. That'd be obviously, pieces coming down for the windshield. There's still a lot of flat spots, and it's just so hard to get the angles and stuff. So what I'll do is I'll come back and hand sand the edges and get all that smooth and looking good. Like I said, I'll probably shoot some primer on it and see if there's a couple of spots in here that need to be filled in, just to kind of give it a more smooth surface. Doesn't have to be exactly perfect, but I'd like to get it better than better than it is right now. So let's get started a little bit hand sanding. Okay, so I was able to get the vacuum form done. It was not a complete and total success. Oh my gosh, there's so many more ways to improve. But I did learn quite a bit. I was able to get a couple things figured out. Sure, I'll be able to salvage this piece. I need to work on the vacuum former, and I need to just go ahead and bite the bullet and make the heating box so I can heat this up consistently. Just trying to do this on a with a heat gun just doesn't work well enough. I was able to manhandle this thing and get it into shape. I can go ahead and fix any gaps I needed to anyways. Okay, so with the roof, I've went ahead and painted the interior of the cab. I made the center console piece, added some buttons. It's a very sparse interior, but it's trying to make it accurate. I still need seats. I still need a cluster. I'm going to print off a gauge cluster and put a thin piece of kind of weathered clear plastic on top of that. And that'll pretty much round out the interior. Once I get that done, I can come back and glue the cap on to the top, and that gives it the roof shape. The windshield in the front will be, connected to the body and to here. Everything we molded in, and then the exterior will be, complete as far as structure-wise. I still got to come back in a couple little places here and there to fix up, round the fenders off a little bit more, add some more structure to the fenders, and just do a lot of general sanding, get it ready to paint the exterior. But all in all, I think making good progress. So I'm looking forward to getting some seats made, getting the interior and the cab finished up. I'm just really wanting to have the look of that cab. I think that's really what's going to make it jump out. But till then, we'll see you in the rocks.